Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it happens to be watching this, when you will be watching this. I said when you be. uh, as the title says, I am officially 50. This is October 26th, 2020. I posted a short video yesterday at the cemetery with my dad, technically, because it was his birthday also. Birthdays that I did not do yesterday for October 25th. Marion Ross, Mrs. C on Happy Days. Producer Gail Ann Hurd. Nancy Cartwright, voice of Bart Simpson. Adam Goldberg, Craig Robinson, Kevin Michael Richardson, Tracy Nelson, Michael Boatman, Sierra, Chad Smith, the drummer guy from Katy Perry, Darlene Vogel, who played Spike in Back to the Future Part 2, 1989, Brian Kerwin, Jonathan Torrens, Mark L. Taylor, who was in the movie Arachnophobia, 1990. I'm not sure if he was the photographer who was first bit and his body was sent back, or if I think that was him. But the character of him. It wasn't actually, he didn't actually get. James Carville, writer David S. Ward, and to the late John Matusak, Raiders, I think Raiders. He was a football player, but he also played Sloth in the movie Goonies. Leo G. Carroll, who was in the movie Strangers on a Train, 1951. Billy Barty. A lot of younger people might not know who that is. I know who that is. He's the diminutive actor who I could bring up the movie Under the Rainbow starring Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo. No, not Beverly D'Angelo. Was it Beverly D'Angelo? Carrie Fisher, I think, was in it. May have just been so long ago that since I've seen the movie that I can't remember that. Helen Reddy, who just recently passed. Gene Cooper, Gordon Tutusis, who played Kakata or the voice of Takata in the movie Pocahontas, 1995. Jimmy Herman, who was in Dances with Wolves, 1990. Minnie Pearl, and to Eugene Porky Lee. Those are those who had birthdays on October 25th. Today is actually October 26th, as I am live streaming this. Although when you get to it, it may be pre-recorded. Live from Memorex. That was a stupid show. I'm sorry. It is after 6 in the morning. Let's see. 6:30. And that there's a meme about with the check engine light and all the lights for a car, for an automobile coming on. And it was like, ooh, in my 20s, I do this. Now, as soon as I turn this age, check engine light, check oil, all the lights come on. And this shirt, vintage 1970, original parts, which is true. I mean, I have glasses, but I've worn glasses since like the 5th grade. The hearing aid is new, but that's because I was in an accident and closed head injury where they They did an exploratory surgery because they said I had internal bleeding. The tests came back and it was like, ooh, they didn't find anything. And I'm not sure if the collapsed lung happened because of the accident or because they decided to do an exploratory checking for my internal bleeding. Anyway, that was that. But I wear a hearing aid. Not always, because sometimes I just forget to put it in. Today being October 26th, today's birthdays. Carrie Elways, who played Wesley in The Princess Bride. Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, Geely. Two things just went through my head. One was South Park and the other was Major Dad, and neither one involved Seth MacFarlane. Family Guy. Jacqueline Smith. Julie Dawn Cole, who played Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971. Rita Wilson. Florence Kasumba, who was in Captain America Civil War. Lauren Tews, who was on the television series or television show. I combined the word and said show. The Love Boat. John Heder, who played Napoleon Dynamite. Anthony Rapp, Dylan McDermott, Natalie Merchant, Tom Cavanaugh, Patrick Breen, who played Quellic in Galaxy Quest, 1999. I believe he was the one who was attacked and ends up dying, and he was such a fan. Not fan. Fan is the wrong. He modeled his life after the character played by Gary Oldman. Okay, I'm officially 50. Leave me alone. The guy who passed away, from the guy Die Hard, falling out the window. The wizard and the teacher in Harry Potter movies, and it is upsetting me. I cannot think of his name right off. You can see his face. Alan Rickman. Jesus. Anyway, Alan Rickman's character can see, he sees that, you know, the guy's dying, so he's like, "But Grandpa's, you will be avenged." And then he goes off and attacks the. Anyway, that was Patrick Breen, who played Quellic in Galaxy Quest. CM Punk. Maureen Teefy, who was in the movie Fame, played Doris. That was 1980. And she was in Grease 2. Bob Golick. James Pickens Jr. Grey's Anatomy, I believe it said it was. Chelsea Ross. I'm not sure if he played a senator in The Last Boy Scout. I didn't write it down. I didn't really go in and look, but the dude looked familiar. So I was like, yeah, I'll write him down. Dana Kimmel, who played Chris in Friday the 13th, Part 3, 1982. Keith Urban. Francois Chow. Pat Sajak. Wheel of Fortune. Bankrupt. Soko, who was in the movie Her, 2013. I have yet to actually watch that movie. Hillary Clinton. Ice skater Sasha Cohen. I believe she was in the Olympics, but I'm not sure. Sasha isn't her real name. I can't remember what it said her real name was, but she goes by Sasha, so that's what I wrote down. And to the late Jackie Coogan, who was the kid in the movie The Kid, starring Charlie Chaplin, 1921. He also played Uncle Fester on The Addams Family from 1964 to 1966. Bob Hoskins, who framed Roger Rabbit. He was Eddie Valiant. Please, Eddie. Oh, Roger. He was also in Heart Condition with Denzel Washington, Chloe Webb. He was also, I think, he was Pink's manager in Pink Floyd The Wall, and in a bit of whatever. But yeah, director Don Siegel directed Dirty Harry, Escape from Alcatraz, a few other movies. Director Ted Demme and Shelley Morrison, who recently passed away. She played Rosario on the television series Will and Grace. That was from the top 100 of 1,157. As usual, a lot of the names didn't. I was like, I don't know who that is. There was one gentleman, Jonathan Fernandez, I believe. It said he was in Lethal Weapon. I think it's the television series. Hernandez. The birthdays on October 25th were the top 100 out of 1,239. But yeah, I am officially 50. The views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. It's me, Fremont Lee. Hi, how are you doing? I gotta say that. It's like a gimmick, or I have to white screen the dark shirt, dark background. The camera is like given a tint. And I'm not white enough to, well, part of me is. That's hair. Never mind that. And for the record, I was showing my belly. My belly. Get in my belly. Give me my baby, back rib. Give me, what? Come on, dude. Have enough. Sorry, I had pizza for breakfast. Apparently, I missed some. I'm sorry about that. That was kind of gross.
Oh, gross. That's disgusting. Ew.
I am 50. I don't act it because I've never been 50 before, and I really don't care, you know? I never did do a video of me doing another cartwheel. My apologies. It's not to say I can't get another video done where I do it. At the class reunion, I think it was our 20-year, 30, no, trying to think of how long ago it was. Because if it was last year in 2019, it would have been our 30-year reunion. There were maybe 25, 30 of us that showed up out of a class of 70, 80, something like that. They weren't, we're not all old to where we are starting to drop like flies, which does happen because, as I said before, none of us are getting any younger. So if you're scared of asking someone out, ask them out. We're not getting any younger. Do it. Better to find out whatever than to keep going, not knowing they don't, you know, oh, if only I'd have guessed them out. You know, you want to try skydiving, try skydiving. There was a lady on, somebody showed her, she's 100. She went skydiving. She was tandem, so she was like, this was her, and they had then the person who is, um, whoever. So they were responsible for the thing. So it's like, you know, if you do it that way, if you're too chicken to do it, by yourself, because I know I would be, because I'd be like, do I pull a cord? Do I pull a cord? Like in the scene, the one with Nicolas Cage and James Caan, with Sarah Jessica Parker, and Nicolas Cage's character is afraid of flying, but in order to get back to where he needs to be, he grabs the first flight he can find. And it was the Flying Elvises were flying over Las Vegas. They weren't landing. They were flying over, which means they jump. And the guy from Blazing Saddles, who was the Colt salesman in Back to the Future Part 3, Burton Gilliam. That's the actor's name. He's one of the Flying Elvises, and he's up giving the. Now remember, it's the red cord and the yellow cord. It's like, no, he was joking. It was this cord and that cord. And, wait, was he joking or were you joking? Wait, what? So Nicolas Cage was like, and he ends up jumping out of the. He's the last one to come up, to jump out. And it's like, they're down below. All right, you're Flying Elvises from Utah, some from whatever, and making his first appearance, and they say his name, so he's jumping out, and it's like, so she hears it, and the other guy, James Caan's character, hears it. Sarah Jessica Sarah Jessica Parker's character hears it, and it's like, is that what? And James Caan character hears it, and he's like, yeah. Hey, you want me to do something, boss? Nah, he jumped out of an airplane. He's, so he's proven her. Nicolas Cage's character is proving that he loves her so much he's willing to jump out of the airplane because he's flying and whatever, and it's. I haven't watched the movie all the way through or recently. I'm thinking recently would be better, because there may have been a time I actually did watch it just because it was like, okay, something to watch, whatever. And I think the Flying Elvises, when he gets to the airplane and on the airplane, is the best part of the movie. But knowing that he has like a fear of flying or whatever is kind of like a key factor in that. Well, I'm going on 20 minutes on this little video. My coffee pot is done. Excuse me. I am officially 50. Maybe I will do a cartwheel at some point, just to, at which point, check engine light, check engine through, check oil, check engine. I'm laughing at that, but I'm also afraid of that happening. but it's amusing to me too. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening. It is October in Michigan, so it is getting colder. Really fucking cold. Not winter cold yet, but it's cold. It's that nip in the air that's like, fuck, I should have wore a hat. Yeah, I should have wore a hat. or the jacket. But you figure, the apartment I'm in to my car, drive to work, from the car into work. I hope all is well with you. I hope your day is going well or has gone well, and if not, I hope tomorrow will be better. Damn it, tomorrow will be better. Positive outlook. Tomorrow's going to be better. Today was fucking good, but tomorrow's going to be better. If not, all right, plateau. I mean, you have to have a shitty day to recognize that this is a good day. So it's like balances out a little bit.
Okay, Beaker.
What? No, no more. I don't have any puppets. If I had a puppet, fit right there, just kind of, what are you looking at? I'd have to do it where you couldn't see my mouth move. That'd be ventriloquism. I don't know what you're looking at, but stop looking at me. Willie Tyler does it. Skip. Jay Johnson does it. Name might not sound familiar to some people. He was on a television series. I did that so again, where I was doing series and show together. But the television series Soap. Richard Mulligan, Katherine Hellman, Billy Crystal, bunch of other people. But that was the blonde guy with the Willie Tyler, of course, of Willie Tyler and Lester. He does the ham bone, and Lester's the puppet.
Hey man, who you calling what?
Jeff Dunham, of course, which he joked about in one of his things. It was like, wait, because Comedy Central aired it, so he kind of joked, like, the people at Comedy Central were like, wait, our biggest audience was for a guy with a puppet? Which was funny, because I had 2 slices of pizza, leftover pizza. I finally know what leftover pizza is. No, I knew what it was before. It rarely happened, or rarely happens. Usually I usually get like pepperoni mushroom sausage extra cheese pizza or something. My brother has half, I have half. It's gone. Because my birthday was yesterday and I belong to the whatever thing for Cavoni's, where we get like the special, okay, redeem this coupon, type of thing. I got a free pizza, free 12-inch cheese pizza yesterday, with a purchase of a 2-item 16-inch pizza. Was it an 8-inch pizza? 12-inch? I don't know. Anyway, I paid extra for the sausage on a pizza because I was like, try something different. I'm always getting them a pepperoni pizza, something different, you know. So I got him sausage, something, whatever. I didn't tell him that I got it for free, but I had a 16-inch taco pizza, and because I had been up going on 15 hours. Yeah, about 15 hours. So when I was eating the pizza, I was like kind of sleepy, but I'm like, I got pizza. Oh crap, been a mess. Which is why I wear the paper towel on my shirt so I don't dirty up my shirt. And it never seems to fail. Whenever I have spaghetti, I'm wearing a white shirt. So I have to tuck it in, like, get a bib, you know? Makes sense to me. The one that doesn't make sense is I don't know if anyone has ever seen if you watch this and if you've ever seen the Bud Spencer Terrence Hill movies. They end up having a spaghetti and Bud Spencer, he's the heavier set dude, puts paper towel here on his shoulder and then puts one over here on his shoulder. So he's got it like shoulder pad looking things, but it's like the paper towels are on his shoulder. I never understood that. Is he planning on making a really big mess that's where he gets it? Or just one of those? I was like, I don't know. But it was a funny visual joke that they do. And the spaghetti they usually eat is just the noodles. There's no sauce. I miss Bud Spencer. In his later years, he lived like my dad in his later years. Aside from the mustache, I don't. My dad had the mustache, um, but Bud Spencer had the beard and the mustache, and he was like this. But my dad didn't have the beard, um, and he wasn't as heavy or as tall. You figure Bud Spencer was an Olympic swimmer when he was younger. Carlo Peter Oselli, if I'm saying that correctly, if I'm saying it incorrectly, I apologize. But you can look it up. Bud Spencer, Olympic swimmer. I'm sure there will be a picture on if you do an internet search, and it will show. Yeah, because once he got older, I don't think he swam as often or as much, and in his body type, he just sort of ballooned up a little bit, I guess. Well, I'm gonna finish this before I reach 30 minutes. I do hope you're having a good day or had a good day. I really do. Please be kind to each other. We are all going through shit. Some shit we can't avoid. I understand that. I hope you can understand that. That hey, just can't avoid it sometimes. But I do hope that all is well with you. Sorry, I thought I made a mess. Here's to you. Here's to a good day. I did not win the Mega Millions or the Powerball, which was my birthday wish. But then again, I didn't have a birthday cake. I didn't buy myself a birthday cake. I could have. I didn't. You know. Not that I need cake. I had pizza, so I'm okay with that. I should be more careful now that I'm 50. Uh, some of the things I eat, I may have to cut out. I don't know. It happens. And I just hit 30 minutes. Well, thank you for watching. I should get to typing on book 4. Yesterday when I was doing laundry, after the video of my dad, I actually spent a longer time than the video shows speaking with my dad. So that's a private matter because it's my dad. Then I went and visited my uncle for a couple of minutes because they're buried in the same cemetery. I didn't get a video of that though. And I say my uncle, it's one of my uncles. There's one left right now. He is not all there right now. That's hard on the family. That's hard on everybody. It's because, you know, his son will come over and be like, "You look familiar," but you know, it's you can't just say, yeah, you know, because there's not. Sorry, I don't want to end that this way, or end this that way. Thank you for watching. Please, as I said, please be kind to each other. We're all going through shit. And the views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. Thank you for watching. Take care.